So today we're going to be learning how to assemble an oboe, how to get a noise out of the reed, and also to play a couple notes. My student today is my brother Forrest. He is a freshman, also going into music. He plays the bass. So we're going to get started. Here's an oboe. An oboe is made out of 3 different parts. And I'm going to show you when I disassemble them. It looks like it's one instrument, but like a clarinet and saxophone, they all are disassembled. So let me just take them apart. What does this look like to you?
A bell.
A bell. Perfect. This is called the bell. This right here is called the lower middle joint, and this is called the upper middle joint. How you put them together is, you see the cork? You're going to want to just kind of very carefully kind of place it on. You're going to twist. If you twist very carefully, and not too much pressure on the keys because that can damage them. But you kind of screw it on, and kind of a sure way to know whether it's aligned is they're usually on student oboes, all oboes. They have an emblem on them, and there's one on each part. So you can kind of see here the eagle. See how this is aligned. Attaching the lower middle joint to the upper middle joint can be a little tricky because, as you can see right here, there are these bar keys that when you put them, they slide on top of each other, but if you kind of were to clash them, you'd actually bend the keys, which could cause a lot of damage. So what I usually do is I kind of offset them, if you can see, and I kind of slide them on top of each other really carefully. And a way that you can tell that this isn't aligned if the bridge keys are in line, and also you see the eagle up here. So that is how you assemble. I want to take it apart and I want to have you try it. So here's the
bell.
And you also want to be just as careful when you're disassembling it.
Lower middle joint, upper middle joint.
Perfect. Good job. And you see that the eagles are all lined?
Yep.
Okay. So now we have our instrument. We're going to set this aside. Always when you place it down, you want to put it key side up, because if you were to put it down like this, what do you think it would do?
Bend the keys.
Perfect. So we're going to put it face up on a safe spot. Piano benches are good for that thing. This is called the reed. It's called a double reed instrument. Why do you think?
It's got 2 reeds.
2 reeds. So 2 parts of the wood, and if you can kind of see, there's a hole in the middle where the 2